Alright guys, welcome back to another Legacy Wars video. This video is why I think nWay should add Matt Cook, the new Green Ranger from the comics, into the game and how he could work and my reasons why, so let's get into it. It's also for all the haters that say, you can just be a skin for V2. It's just V2. Alright, first off, it's based off the Bat in the Sun design and the V2 design, but it's also slightly different, as you can see right about here. You can still distinguish the two from one another, as well as from the, MMP ROG Tommy. You can see the Dragon Dagger there is differently too. I think it looks pretty cool there as well. So, all right, first off, you may be asking, who is Matt Cook? So, Matt Cook, in the comics is Kimberly's ex-boyfriend. He's good friends with all the Rangers except at Tommy at one point. But we'll get into that a little bit later. He's a very good friend to him. Everybody likes him. They get along. His first appearance was right there in Go-Go Power Rangers Volume 1. So he doesn't start off as a Ranger, but he is one of their friends, and he's obviously, like I said, Kimberly's ex-boyfriend. So yeah, he gets along with Billy and Zach and all of them. So yeah, he's just a good guy. But as we all know, with Green Rangers, he gets put under Riga's control for a little while. So she controls him to be evil and makes him like half putty, if that makes sense, as you can see right here. To again, destroy the Rangers. Riga's plan: take over the world, destroy the Power Rangers. All that good stuff. And, he's very dangerous, as you can see here when he does that. Like, the comics are pretty graphic, guys. If you haven't read them and you want a more like adult themed Power Rangers, then you might want to read the Boom Studios comics, especially the run with this run with Matt Cook. Like they get, and Lord Draken, they get saucy. Now, Grace Sterling was the first 1969 Red Ranger, so she was the first Red Ranger. But picked by Zordon, and she obviously doesn't age because of her abilities there, which you can find out more about her in the comics. I'm just touching base on her right now, that Zordon chose her to be the first ever Red Ranger, the leader of the Power Rangers, in a different world. Why am I telling you who she is? Well, that's easy, because she has a lot to do with Matt Cook becoming the new Green Ranger, and that is the next part we are getting into, because Billy and Grace restore the Dragon Coin. Yes, Billy helps her restore the Dragon Coin and all of its power, so that it can't be turned back to Riga's side, which later on, obviously he does, goes back for a little bit, but he willingly does that because he thinks that's the only way to, protect the team, because he thinks that then if he gives in to her, she won't try to completely destroy the world, which doesn't really, I may have that wrong, but that's what I remember. That just doesn't really make sense. And then we get to Matt and Tommy, how Tommy's just kind of like, I don't know about this guy, especially since you're my girlfriend's ex. But with that being said, Tommy and Matt comparison. They are similar. Obviously, the suit designs are very similar, but Tommy's always going to be the OG, always going to be the GOAT of Power Rangers, if you ask me, and ask a lot of people. He's the guy. He's my personal favorite Power Ranger of all time. But since reading the comics, Matt Cook is one of my favorite Power Rangers too. So with all that being said, guys, I really want him in the game, and anyway, you can use, his super. You need a super right here, Chaos Energy mode for his super. In the comics, he uses that super. I call it a super mode because Legacy Wars, but he uses that power, and he's pretty much unstoppable. You can add that in the game. So let me know what you guys think about this. I definitely think Matt Cook could work in the game, and I've wanted him there for so long. So 2025, please, anyway, let's get Matt Cook in the game, among others. Till next time, guys. Peace.